freaky. That last sweep was getting a little freaky. Woof. Freaky. Pump, freaky. 405 with no safeties. It's fucking freaky. Needless to say, there's a pretty freaky pump. I feel like a vampire out during the daytime. Freaky. Whoa! That was some freaky lighting. Whoa! Some freaky lighting. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't getting a bit nervous. Squats are freaky, man. Let's see if that correlates to a freaky pump, which, spoiler alert, I already know it fucking is. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty freaky. Should be a freaky pump. That is most certainly a freaky pump. I tell you what, you gotta be careful with squats, man. That shit's freaky. Yeah, that's pretty freaky. Make sure I get a freaky pump, you know, turtle shell style. Oh, that's pretty freaky. Hopefully you guys got a freaky pump today. Yeah, that felt good. It's just freaky with no safeties. It's just kind of freaky having spotters. Arms, pretty freaky pump when you see your arms in the mirror. Form will look decent in the beginning, and then as the set progresses, it'll you know, devolve into, you know, kind of something looking a little freaky. You know, you'll just look fucking freakier. I'm feeling moderately freaky right now. Honestly, could be freakier. Whew. That's pretty freaky right there. Holy, that's fucking freaky, man. On a scale of pumped to 10, or no, on a scale of 1 to pumped, it's pretty freaky. I can't see how that pump looked through the shirt, but I already know it was freaky. They're gonna kind of look at you funny. You know, how else are you gonna get freaky if you don't do freaky shit? The last thing you want to do, fail a bench no spotter. That shit is fucking freaky. Oh, that set of incline bench, that was fucking a little freaky, huh? Let's just skip ahead to that fucking top set. Hopefully it's gonna be fucking freaky. Could still be just as freaky as ever. Come on. Oh, fuck. That's freaky. Freaky pump. It's fucking kind of freaky. Well, that's kind of freaky too. And as we're about to see, it resulted in a fucking freaky pump. I got a freaky pump just from sitting on the leg extension. You want some? You want some? Oh, too slow. Chest day, the pump is always extra freaky. Yeah, freaky as fuck. That's kind of freaky. This one's a little bit narrow on the nips, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's already freaky as all hell. All right, yeah, that's fucking freaky as all hell. Oh, shit. That's freaky. So at the end of all that, should have a freaky quad pump. Still got me a pretty freaky quad pump. I see no reason why this pump won't be as freaky as usual, if not freakier. Dude, this is like freaky. That's fucking freaky. I'm just sitting here doing 2 poses in a row, saying that's freaky, and then repeating that cycle for fucking 20 minutes. I'm gonna have a freaky back pump. As long as you went hard, should result in a freaky pump, which we're about to freaking unveil. Come on. Damn it, dude, this fucking shirt. It's getting pretty freaky. Oof. That feels pretty freaky. Maybe 15 minutes from now, I'll be looking at a freaky back pump. Resulted in a fucking freaky pump. Then we can jump into the cut, which should be rather freaky. Getting a little separation in there, holy shit. Real freaky. Should be a freaky arm day. And get ready for chest tomorrow, which should be freakier or just as freaky as this leg day. Even if they only change, I think maybe half an inch at most, quarter of an inch in size, it still looks pretty freaky. Tomorrow's gonna be arms, freaky pump. That's freaky. Ooh, freaky. Oh yeah. Highly pumped. Freaky even. Should look pretty freaky. I hope. Yeah, that's pretty freaky too right there. Holy crap. That is freaky right there. Oh, that's pretty freaky right there. Oh yeah, that's pretty freaky right there. But yeah, that was freaky. Should be a freaky pump, as always. That's a freaky one, but it'll still be a freaky pump. So still kind of funky. Certainly a little freaky tasting. Oh, that's pretty fucking freaky. Oh, that's pretty freaky. Let's see, how's the pump look? Slightly freaky at least. Well fed, well rested, well hydrated, plus pre-workout. Guess what? That's gonna add up to a freaky ass pump. That's pretty freaky. Let's just get in there and get a freaky leg pump. You know, if you think the quads are freaky now, oh, that's fucking freaky. But this one also looked pretty freaky too. I made sure to drink a fucking ton of water today. I think I'm maybe 3 liters deep. So I would hope to see a freaky pump. Chest tomorrow. Should be a freaky pump. All right, that's confirmed freaky, I tell you what. Gonna make sure to get a freaky ass fucking pump. I'm not sure I buy into it that much. So I'm gonna keep doing my 8 to 12 and getting freaky pumps such as this. Oh my God. Oh, that's freaky. So I kind of wanted to sweat today, so I threw the crew neck on. Let's see if there's a freaky pump underneath. Rhetorical, of course. I know there is. Another Planet Fitness arm day under the belt with an insanely freaky pump to boot. That was a fucking freaky pump. Like even more so than normal. Now we're starting to get a little bit of some freaky, slightly lowered exposure. So there were some freaky, some freaky stills to be taken out of that pose down. Oh, chest tomorrow. That should be a freaky pump as well. Ah, that's a decently freaky, most muscular. Yeah, chest got obliterated. Obliterated. That was a freaky ass pump. All right. Form got a little freaky at the end, but who gives a fuck? Hooray! This looks fucking freaky. Freaky. Oh, freaky. Fucking freaky. Woo. All right. That's just freaky fucking standing here and like not even a full-on lat spread, just hands on hips. All right. That was a freaky ass shoulder pump if I've ever had one. And you know I have. Just freaky veiny pumps striated all over the place. Oh shit, we even got some freaky looking veins coming out from the bottom. Oh, freaky. Lighting is a little bit fucking freaky in here. All right. This double bi shot is probably still gonna look pretty freaky. Oh, that should look pretty freaky. Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty freaky crucifix. Oh, I need just slightly... That's pretty freaky right there. I don't know. Every time I've got short sleeves on, I'm always like checking out my arm. Like, those are starting to look pretty freaky. One more and then we can go check the fucking pump. I can already tell it's freaky as fuck. I guess this gym doesn't want you to fucking look freaky. Woo. Fucking freaky. There's not a lot of poses that just make your chest look extra freaky. Woo. Freaky. Oh, that's pretty freaky. We had a lot of good lifts, you and me. A lot of freaky pump checks. A couple of laughs. Now this is some freaky fucking lighting. So let's make sure the exposure is at a freaky level. I think that's still a freaky pump. I mean, come on. So I'm blowing all the air out of my lungs so I can hit a freaky vacuum. They should look pretty freaky too. I'm gonna hit one more lat spread. That was pretty freaky. Ooh. Ooh. Quads are fucking... Dude, the quads are gonna come in freaky as all hell. Oh yeah, and it's gonna be a chest day. That's gonna be freaky. Exposure down to a freaky level. And it'll only get freakier from here. It's great. A little bit of a freaky front relaxed. Let's hit a freaky vacuum. Freaky amount of exposure. Oh, that's pretty freaky. God damn it. And honestly, I mean, fucking freaky pump. At the end of the day, that was still a fucking freaky ass pump. Month-ish from now, we should start to look pretty freaky. All right, get the exposure down to a moderately freaky level. See what kind of pump we got from it. Spoiler alert, it should be fucking freaky. Holy fuck. Okay, that's actually fucking freaky. I think we should have some freaky lighting right here. I'm not worried about crushing myself. I've got the fucking safeties. I can instantly re-rack it. It is a little freaky. The only thing I'm missing now is a freaky tan. Solid sweat built up. Let's see if it translated to anything freaky underneath. I know it did, but yeah, it's fun to pose it as a question. As if there's a chance I don't have a freaky fucking pump. It's not going to be dependent on whether or not you had a freaky pump. This will start getting pretty freaky. Let's see if there's still a freaky pump. Now it's fucking freaky. Holy fuck. Dude, this is a fucking freaky ass arm pump. Lift with Samson. That shit is gonna be freaky. Quick little talk. Freaky ass pump. And honestly, going any heavier than this seems kind of freaky. I know that this is gonna correlate with a freaky ass pump. Oh my god, these guys are jaywalking right now on a like, oof, freaky. Wah. Veins are starting to get freaky. That's a freaky one. Oh, holy shit. That's a freaky vein already. I was a pretty freaky 180. Obviously, we're getting freaky. There's some ab separation. You know, heavy creature that's pretty freaky. Gonna have a freaky lighting pose down as well. Oh, triceps are starting to get kind of freaky. Because, I mean, this is a very freaky situation. White balances appear to be balanced. Exposure turned down to a freaky level. Used to be able to turn some of these lights off so the lighting would be a bit freakier. No matter what gym I go to, the arm pump is going to be freaky. So who knows, maybe it'll look extra freaky. They get extra freaky. I should be all set for a pretty freaky pump. That was pretty freaky too. Holy fuck, dude. Front lat spread with a shoulder pump is fucking freaky as all hell. And in lat spread, it's fucking freaky. I think this is going to be a freaky pump. Got the exposure down to a freaky level. Should be a pretty freaky pump. Let's get the exposure down to a comfortably freaky level. Fucking pants with a belt, cargo, whatever. I'm still going to get a freaky back pump. Come on, we know this. And then in a reverse lat spread, extra freaky. Preacher curl, freaky. Whew. That would have been freaky tankless. I think this is some pretty freaky lighting. If you look at your back and it is freaking huge, you got a freaky ass back.